Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching. Welcome to my YouTube channel or God's Hobby. So let's get straight in. So I'll be taking you through on how I made my plantain meatballs for the first time. So actually, I've been seeing this recipe online and I decided to try it today. So first of all, I cut them in small sizes, then boil them. According to the recipe, you're supposed to boil with the back so that the plantain won't soak much water. So that is what I did. And then after it was done, I removed it from fire and then started prepping the things like my food processor. You'll be needing food processor. You can use blender, but blender, you have to pour water or you can pound it earlier. Anyone that you have. So I peeled it back and put them in my food processor and then added 2 spoons of flour and then little butter. Let me just say a teaspoon of butter. Then when proceeded to grind it until this happened. So as my food processor spoiled, I almost wanted to give up on the recipe. I almost wanted to cry and abandon the recipe. But on the second note, I said to just use spoon since it's already ripe plantain and I've already cooked it to be so this is me just like mashing it up with spoon to get it smooth and what to get it to the point that the food processor will also do. So I was done here and I was scooping it out from the food processor. And this is what we have. I make sure to scoop up everything for my processor as e no gree work now. I no go leave some things for am there. So I put water there so that it will be easier for me to wash. I kept it aside. I'm going to use only carrots, so I first of all do it in stripe, then cut them small small because I don't want it to be too long. Then for my meat, since my food processor decided to spoil, there was no way I would also use it for me. So I had to cut my meat in cubes like this. There was a time I did miss meat with manual grinder, but it almost spoiled my manual grinder. So I did not attempt doing it this time. So I just slide it like this, do it in small, small cubes. Then clear off my space and then move to the next, which was putting oil to my pan. Little oil, you need very little oil, then onion and saute for a little while. Then went with my beef and then mix all together. Then went with garlic, curry powder, ginger powder, thyme and half of your seasoning cube and then mix all together and added little salt for taste and mix all. This is very small very small beef. Then let it cook for a while. Then went in with the carrots, mix all together and went in with corn flour to thicken it. But the mistake I made, I should have done everything together so that they will thicken together. But I left it like that, and this is how it looks like. It was gone. So I have to turn it well to make it combine since I wasn't able to do before. So when I was done with the meat part, I kept it aside and then brought in my pot that I already added sand and stone in it. This is what I use mostly in baking because I don't have oven. So I left it on fire to preheat. The baking pan is a cover up what I wrapped with foil. You can use parchment paper, anyone that you have. Then I went to my dough part and then applied oil in my hand so that it will not stick, but it still stick though, as you can see. So I brought that one and then molded it and opened inside, then added the meat filling inside and then wrap it up. That was basically what I did here. So when I was done cleaning my hand, I took the remaining meat there and ate for myself, then proceeded to my oven. By the time I was done, it was already preheated. So I applied butter, not butter rather, I applied margarine there and then placed my plantain balls there to let it bake. So it baked for 1 hour 30 minutes because I used electric cooker which is very slow. If I use gas, it will take like 40 minutes. So if you use like gas or regular oven, it will take like 30 to 40 minutes to finish baking. This is after 1 hour, more than 1 hour. After 1 hour 30 minutes and I don't do make I see. You don't even understand. Look at, I flipped it other side. So this is what we have after the baking.